Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. I believe some of you, my subscribers, my likers, my video watchers, uh, these of you that haven't subscribed yet, uh, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, as always, for checking in or stay tuning for my videos. Now, pardon me for having waited this long to release the new series of health topics. Our previous one was sleep hygiene. The one of the official series in our channel. This is the second one. Is about influenza. It's also called the flu. I will be sharing the link from the Center of Disease Control and Prevention underneath the description. As always, Centers for Health Disease, pardon me, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is also known as the CDC for short, and they are one of the official or reliable sources, I should say, for health information and up-to-date topics. For example, this season's flu prevalence and incidence. Um, I don't like to use technical terms. Therefore, if I have no choice but to use them, I will explain them as best as I can. Previously, I just mentioned prevalence and incidence. Incidence is the new cases or individuals that have been contaminated or are contaminated with or infected with a certain disease or illness. Prevalence is the population which have already been infected with certain disease and or illness. Therefore, as before, I will be dividing up the entire video series into short segments, just for all of you to actually engage with the contents. Let's begin. So here I will scroll up a little bit. One thing is for sure, nobody likes for the presenter to be scrambling over the information and or read, excessively. I wouldn't want to do that to lose your focus of attention. Therefore, everybody can read this page. I'll just leave it here for your ease of access. Anyway, so the flu has four kinds, four types. It's been divided up to type A, B, C, and D. And each season, as we are in right now, December of 2025, especially during winter time, is when it peaks. And within all the types A and B usually take up the majority of cases. What I mean by cases is individuals who get infected or get uh, not contaminated necessarily, but got passed on with the illness, is what I mean. And the flu is usually passed by tiny droplets floating in the air, floating, traveling in the air. That's what the experts, medical professionals, have been believing. Uh, that's how it uh, travels from one person to another person and is contagious. Which means if you are having the flu um, or even having flu symptoms, we recommend. public health and medical professionals recommend that you please stay home unless there's necessary travels, which by that I mean, for example, shopping or going to medical appointments, doctor appointments. And if that's the necessary route you have to take, please make sure that you wear a mask of any form. Usually, a mask like this will do, a facial mask that covers your nose and mouth to prevent you from contaminate, passing on the illness to others, and as well as receiving more virus. For example, if you only have type A and you're not wearing a mask, and another person uh, just coincidentally have type B, it, and then it further exacerbates your condition if you were to be contaminated, were passed on by the contaminated. I can also use that word, by the disease. And here, you can read that short paragraph of understanding influenza. I'm not gonna spend more time on that. And here are some symptoms of the flu, which include the fever, cough, sore throat, running or stuffy nose, etc., etc. Um, Something especially that should be paid attention to is muscle or body aches, especially right after you uh, got the flu and and exercise, physical exercise. You might think, oh, it's just the body ache from the lactic acid secretion. However, you have the flu and maybe one of the other symptoms as well. Even if it's just one or two, you have to pay special attention to these because as a public health professional, I heard one of my friend's father was significantly ill after he neglected flu symptoms for a week or so, around a week, 6 to 8 days, and he ended up in the hospital and nearly lost his life. So that is something we cannot overlook. And here, as you can see, that the flu's contagiousness usually lasts quite some time, and you have to be really be mindful of yourself and others. And here, I'd like to end here for our video for today because I don't, like I said, I don't want to overly extend each episode and everybody loses the attention or focus. Oh, and lastly, I would like to say again, you might not be following my series, this series, quite closely because I have said in other episodes that I try to mix it. I try to blur my background. I tend to do that for my videos, which are shot during nighttime because it doesn't really make a difference even if I clear it up. However, I like to clear it up or brighten it during the daytime. You might have noticed. I like to make it more personable and to be more connected to my audience, uh, per se, because I feel that you are my friends and family. You've been supporting me all the way. I decided to ramp my channel up a bit ever since 2011. I haven't been I had my channel since 2011 and haven't been really uploading videos. And in the beginning of this year, I suddenly noticed that there's been 211 subscribers. And up until now, I have 282, or maybe this number will exceed 300. I really appreciate your time and um, attention to my videos. I thank you, like I said in the beginning, from the bottom of my heart. And I hope that we will keep on being friends and have this wonderful relationship in the upcoming years. So if you have any questions or comments, advice, suggestions to improve our channel, I always say our channel, not just my channel, because we are in this journey together. And I love this uh, growing opportunity, the mutual growing opportunity, as well as development. And so that's it for this video for the series, and I will see you in the next episode, the episode 2 of Influenza. Thank you, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.